Hello, I'm your host, Matthew Pridgeon, your resident K-pop enjoyer, and this is K-pop Spotlight Weekly. K-pop Spotlight Weekly is a show where I talk about a K-pop group of my choosing, large or small, girl group or boy group, each week. In this week's episode, I will be talking about the girl group Fromis_9. I'll be talking about where they came from, how they were managed, and how they stayed strong after being a group for 8 years. Hopefully by the end of this, you might become a fan. Let's see how this 9-member girl group managed to push through a hopeful beginning, mismanagement, and a lineup change. To understand Fromis_9, we have to go all the way back to 2017, where they were formed through the survival show Idol School. Unlike many survival programs, Idol School had a unique concept. It trained contestants from scratch, focusing on growth rather than competition. The final lineup, Lee Se-rom, Song Ha-young, Jung Gi-ri, Park Ji-won, Ro Ji-sun, Lee So-yeon, Lee Chae-young, Lee Na-young, and Bak Ji-hun, was chosen by the viewers, creating a strong sense of connection between the group and their early fan base. They officially debuted in 2018 with To Heart, a bright and youthful track that perfectly captured their image at the time. Early on, Fromis_9 stood out for their refreshing and cheerful concept, a contrast to the girl crush trend dominating K-pop. Songs like DK and Love Bomb helped them build their dedicated following, with Love Bomb in particular becoming something of a cult favorite amongst fans and even K-pop fans who didn't really stand them. But despite this promising start, things weren't smooth behind the scenes. Fromis_9's early management situation was complicated. They were initially under Stone Music Entertainment and later managed by Off the Record, which was also IZ*ONE's management, which led to long gaps between comebacks in an industry where consistency is everything. These hiatuses made it difficult for them to maintain momentum. Fans often expressed frustration at the lack of promotion and opportunities, especially considering the group's clear talent and potential. Then came one of the biggest challenges. Jung Gi-ri temporarily departed in 2018 to compete on Produce 48, which created IZ*ONE. While she eventually returned to the group, her absence highlighted the uncertainty surrounding Fromis_9's direction at the time. It felt like the group was consistently on the edge of breaking through, but never quite getting the push they needed. Things began to shift, however, in 2021 when Fromis_9 transferred to Paletus Entertainment, a label under Hive Corporation. This move marked a turning point. With a strong backing and more structured management, the group started to receive more consistent promotion and high-quality releases. Their 2021 single, We Go, became a breakout moment, showcasing a more polished and confident side of the group. This was followed by Talk and Talk, which earned them their first ever music show win, an emotional milestone after years of perseverance. For both the members and fans, it felt like validation for all the struggles they had endured. In 2022, Fromis_9 continued their upward trajectory with songs like DM, my personal favorite, and Stay This Way, both which highlighted their evolving sound, still bright and uplifting, but with a more mature edge. They were no longer just rookies trying to find their place. They had grown into a group with a distinct identity and a loyal fan base known as Flovers. However, another challenge came in 2022 when Jung Gi-ri officially departed from the group to pursue acting. Lineup changes are always difficult, especially for groups built on an emotional connection of survival shows. But Fromis_9 handled it with resilience, continuing as an 8-member group while honoring their past as 9. Unfortunately, that wouldn't be the last challenge they would have to face in their career, as in 2023, As they were preparing for their comeback Unlock My World, suddenly they went into silence, which scared a lot of their fans, but it didn't stop them. Unlock My World was very well received, and it was ranked as one of the best K-pop albums to be released in 2023. Unfortunately, with the success of the album, things were not looking up for them. As in 2024, member Lee Chae-young expressed on a live stream how they were not getting a comeback that year, which enraged fans to where they sent protest trucks in front of the company building. This led to them getting their most successful comeback, Supersonic, which charted at number 5 on the Melon Top 100. At the end of 2024, it was announced that the members decided that they were going to terminate their contracts with Polaris Entertainment. This left a lot of fans very happy, sad, and uneasy because they did not know what was going to happen to them. But in 2025, Promise announced that 5 of the members would be joining the company AS&D to continue their journey with releases like You Better and Fight Memories. Now, in their 8 years, Promise 9 stands as a testament of their perseverance in K-pop. They may not have had the fastest rise to fame, but their journey is one defined by steady growth, adaptability, and an unbreakable bond between members and fans. What makes Promise 9 special isn't just their music, it's their story. They faced inconsistent management, long hiatuses, and changes in their lineup. Yet, they continue to move forward. Each comeback feels earned, each success hard fight. Today, they are recognized as one of the most reliable and charming girl groups in the industry, known for their strong vocals, synchronized performances, and genuine chemistry. They've carved out a space where they can thrive on their own terms. That's something not every group gets to achieve. So, if you're looking for a group with great music, trust me, I know. Heartfelt performances and stories that show what it means to endure in a competitive industry, Promise 9 might just be your next favorite. But before I say goodbye, I will perform a little bit of their last comeback, White Memories. Please take a look. So, Editor Matthew here. I realize that I don't know how to dance, so you will not be getting a dance cover, unfortunately. However, I will be replacing it next episode with a singing cover, so look forward to that. Alright, back. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that short little cover I did. I worked hard on it, and I hope after today you'll become a fan too. I know I said that before, but they really are just that good. They'll be having a comeback on April 1st with their first Japanese EP, so look forward to that. On next week's episode, I will be joined by the lovely Brooke Thompson as we will be going over her favorite boy group, Stray Kids. If you would like to see that episode and want me to talk about your favorite K-pop group, leave a comment down below, like the video, and subscribe to K-Pop Spotlight Weekly, where every episode will be released on Sunday at 5 p.m. EST Standard Time. I'm your host, Matthew Pridgeon. See you next time.